Have you ever wondered what would happen if you started taking probiotics every single day for a month? Well, I did, and the results were way more surprising than I ever expected. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. So, here's the deal. Probiotics are all the rage right now, but what do they really do for your body? Are they just hype, or can they actually make a big difference in your health? I decided to take on a 30-day challenge to see for myself, and let me tell you, the experience was full of unexpected twists and turns. Stick around, because I'm going to share everything I experienced during this journey, what research says, how to select the best probiotic, and you might just be inspired to try it yourself. Also, for your convenience, I placed a link in the description of this video to the highly rated probiotic I used. Alright, let's kick off with the first week. When I started taking probiotics daily, I was curious, but didn't expect to notice anything right away. However, to my surprise, I began to experience some changes in my digestion. In the first week, I started to notice that I felt less bloated after meals. My stomach seemed to settle more quickly, and I wasn't dealing with that uncomfortable, heavy feeling as much. It was a small change, but definitely a positive one. Other than that, I didn't feel too different, which was kind of what I expected for the beginning. Moving into the second week, things started to get more interesting. By the second week, my energy levels began to improve noticeably. I usually hit that mid-afternoon slump where I just feel exhausted and unmotivated, but I found myself staying more alert and energetic throughout the day. It was like my body was running more efficiently, and I wasn't reaching for that extra cup of coffee as much. This boost in energy was really encouraging and made me excited to see what other changes might be coming. Now, let's talk about the third week. Around the third week, I saw improvements in my skin. This was totally unexpected, but I started noticing that my skin was looking clearer and more radiant. Some of the usual breakouts and blemishes were fading, and my complexion just seemed healthier overall. It was a nice surprise because I wasn't expecting probiotics to have such a visible effect on my skin. This change made me even more committed to sticking with the probiotics to see what else might happen. Finally, the last week of the challenge brought perhaps the most surprising change of all. In the final week, the most surprising change was my mental clarity. I felt more focused and clear-headed, almost like a fog had lifted. It was easier to concentrate on tasks, and I found myself being more productive. This boost in mental clarity was something I hadn't anticipated at all, but it was incredibly welcome. Now, let's dive into some unexpected changes I noticed during my 30-day probiotic journey. While I was prepared for improvements in digestion and energy, there were a few surprising benefits that I didn't see coming. First off, my sleep quality improved significantly. Some unexpected changes I noticed were that I started falling asleep faster and waking up feeling more rested. I wasn't tossing and turning as much, and I found myself waking up naturally, feeling refreshed and ready to start the day. This was a huge plus, because a good night's sleep makes such a difference in overall well-being. Another surprise was my mood. I didn't anticipate this, but I felt generally happier and more positive throughout the month. There was a noticeable reduction in my stress levels, and I felt more balanced emotionally. It's incredible how much your gut health can influence your mood, and this was one of the most pleasant surprises of the entire experiment. Lastly, I noticed a change in my cravings. Typically, I have a pretty strong sweet tooth, but during this month, I found myself craving healthier foods instead. I wanted more fruits, veggies, and wholesome meals, which made sticking to a balanced diet much easier. This shift in cravings was totally unexpected, but very welcome as it complemented all the other positive changes I was experiencing. These unexpected benefits added even more value to taking probiotics daily. It just goes to show that sometimes the smallest changes in our routine can lead to the most surprising and delightful results. If you're thinking about starting probiotics, these unexpected changes might just be the extra nudge you need to give them a try. One thing I learned during this experiment is that not all probiotics are created equal. It's important to choose a high-quality probiotic that contains a variety of strains. Look for one with at least 10 billion CFUs, colony-forming units, and multiple strains to ensure you're getting a good mix of beneficial bacteria. Consistency is key when taking probiotics. I found that taking them at the same time every day, usually in the morning with breakfast, helped me remember to take them daily. Also, make sure to store them properly, especially if they need to be refrigerated, to keep the bacteria alive and effective. So, are there any potential side effects to worry about? Some people might experience mild side effects when starting probiotics, like gas or bloating. These usually go away after a few days as your body adjusts. If you have any severe reactions, it's best to consult with your healthcare provider. Alright, let's talk a little bit about what probiotics actually are. In simple terms, probiotics are live bacteria and yeasts that are good for your health, especially your digestive system. You can find them in supplements and some foods like yogurt, sauerkraut, and kimchi. These little guys are often called good or friendly bacteria because they help keep your gut healthy. They work by balancing the good and bad bacteria in your gut, which can lead to all sorts of health benefits. Now, why did I decide to take on this experiment? Well, I've been hearing so much about the amazing benefits of probiotics, everything from better digestion and a stronger immune system to clearer skin and even improved mood. I was curious to see if these tiny microorganisms could really make a big difference in my health. Research also suggests incorporating fermented foods like yogurt, sauerkraut, kimchi, and kefir into your diet can also help boost the effectiveness of your probiotic supplement. These foods naturally contain beneficial bacteria and can support your overall gut health. So what do you think? Have you ever tried taking probiotics daily? I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. Did you notice any changes, expected or unexpected? Your stories and insights are always so interesting, and I'm curious to know how probiotics have impacted your life. If you found this video helpful or interesting, please give it a thumbs up. Your support really helps me out and lets me know that you're enjoying the content I'm creating. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. I've got plenty more health and wellness experiments, tips, and stories coming your way, and you won't want to miss them. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.